I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories coming up on today's show. Residents of Southwest Saskatchewan will benefit from another major donation to the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation. The Cypress Health region continues to be a leader in rural healthcare, with the recent unveiling of a new high-tech medical training lab at the Cypress Regional Hospital in Swift Current. The 2012-13 WHL season proved to be one of more excitement and successful outcomes for the Swift Current Broncos than in recent years. And despite losing their footing during the first round of the playoffs, fans were pleased with the team's performance on the ice. Thanks for joining us here today. The Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation has received another big donation. We have more in today's top story. Residents of Southwest Saskatchewan will benefit from another major donation to the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation. $1.2 million is being donated through the estate of the late Roy Harrison Blanchard. Mr. Blanchard farmed for 65 years in the Simi area, and according to his niece, he would be pleased with the donation to healthcare.
The three of us got together with Clay out here and got some information, and it wasn't hard to decide what we thought would be a good place to put this particular amount of money.
The estate funds of $1.2 million will go towards the deposit of purchasing a new 128-slice CT scanner, replacing the current 10-slice model at the Cypress Regional Hospital in Swift Current. The unit is expected to be in place by June, with additional fundraising required in the coming months to cover the total cost of the scanner set close to $1.7 million.
Our goal is to have it done by the end of 2013, and certainly the equipment will be in ahead of time, and we'll have an IOU, I suppose, with the health region until the end of the year. But our goal is to have our campaign for this project completed by the end of December. Our annual golf tournament is on June the 7th, and we're encouraging people, there's posters up and so on, to participate in that, and the revenues generated from that event will go towards the CT scan. And we're planning our annual radiothon for late September, early October, and in the interim we'll be talking to donors and advertising and promoting and asking people to support the project.
The Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation's mandate is to ensure quality health care for the residents of Southwest Saskatchewan. And since 1999, the foundation has raised approximately $16 million, purchasing critical equipment and furnishings for healthcare facilities across the Southwest.
Trust the team at Pinnacle Financial to help you reach your financial goals. Whether you require personal or corporate income tax planning, bookkeeping, management consulting, or full-service mortgage brokering, our expert team has you covered. Contact us today to begin your climb to the top.
A new simulation suite at the Cypress Regional Hospital will now offer high-tech medical training for local personnel. The Cypress Health region continues to be a leader in rural healthcare, with the recent unveiling of a new high-tech medical training lab at the Cypress Regional Hospital in Swift Current. The new Lee Irwin Simulation Center and Synovus Energy Control Room has become a reality through the generous $100,000 donation of Jack and Louise Lee, $35,000 from Synovus Energy, and the donation of space by the Cypress Health region, a project which the Lee family was glad to be a part of.
Well, this is a great day for all of our family, especially for my daughter Tara, Dr. Lee, and for my brother and his family. My brother's married to Louise Irwin, so Dr. Noble Irwin's daughter. So it's, I guess, just not natural for us to give back, but someplace if we want to give back, this would be a natural spot to do it.
The new lab is located adjacent to the Medical Surgical West Wing and includes 3 lifelike mannequins, complete with vital signs, all part of ongoing simulations of various medical emergencies, from cardiac arrest to allergic reactions. Dr. Tara Lee spearheaded the idea for the simulation lab and explains how this will benefit medical personnel training.
Well, it gives them more volume. You know, they're in the ER a lot, but it just depends on what comes through the door. You know what I mean? What they get to see. And so this is just increasing their volume. just repetition over and over and over again. The more that you do something, the better you get. And so if you don't get that volume, and we can do that with the mannequins, then that improves their skills. Also, it gives them confidence.
In addition to the Cypress Regional Hospital, which has become a reality, once again through a key partnership between the Health Region and the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation.
The foundation really, over the last number of years, has made possible so many things in our region that without their support, we just never would have been in a position to be able to actually provide the kinds of equipment that they've been able to help us with. So again, this really does speak to all of the partnerships that it takes sometimes for good things to happen. So the foundation, Synovus, the Lee and Irwin families, and then of course Tara Lee, who really did have the vision and moved this forward.
The Lee Irwin Simulation Center in Synovus Energy Control Room is the first of its kind for a rural setting in Saskatchewan, with similar sites already in place in Saskatoon and Regina.
Our company helps tell your story and provides you with the solution on how to market your business. Because making a great video is only half the equation. You have to know how to use it.
As the Swift Current Broncos look ahead to the next season on the ice, they're once again rebuilding the team lineup. The 2012-13 WHL season proved to be one of more excitement and successful outcomes for the Swift Current Broncos than in recent years. And despite losing their footing during the first round of the playoffs, fans were pleased with the team's performance on the ice. Now, as they look ahead to the coming season, the coaching staff will be plotting out the new team lineup.
The players that aren't returning for sure, obviously, are the overage guys, and then the 93 group. Lowry, he just signed, and Scarlett was signed, and Nenemel signed. Graham Black's the 93 that's not signed, and also Laura Kanan is going through the draft. So, out of those guys, probably you really don't know. The guys that haven't signed, like Black and Laura Kanan's not drafted, have a better chance to be back than those other guys.
And as far as who could be taking those lead positions on the team next season, now that a number of long-standing players will not be lacing up their skates for the Broncos, Lamb had these comments.
You know, you got guys like, Black, if he's back, he's going to replace that. You got Kobe Cave and Merkley and Coda Gordon. It's going to replace that leadership, some of that leadership that Lowry's going to leave. But there's always replacements. The type of players that they are, you're never going to replace that type of player, and you just have to, it opens up a spot for these younger guys and other guys to take.
With a busy schedule in the coming months for the management team, Lamb plans to impress the following synergy on the players and the fans in general.
I think our team in this organization has made a lot of strides in the last couple of years, and as we know, we're still a long ways away, and the ultimate goal is to get really competitive and challenge for a title at some point. And where we're moving is probably in the right direction. Looking back on our season and how well we played down the stretch and in the playoffs, but we didn't win. And ultimately, that's our goal, to keep building this up and giving ourselves a chance to win.
Fans of the Swift Current Broncos are encouraged to pick up their season tickets in the coming weeks and take advantage of a special promotion. Further details are available from the stable or the Broncos office. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.